And there's a report which says consumers spend twice as much on video game remakes than remasters, according to research. Interesting. I've never ever thought about this. This research was carried out by Ampere, who found that across 42 titles, which was 15 remakes and 27 remasters released between January 2024 and September 25, global spending on an average remake was more than twice that of the average remaster at 2.2 times. However, Ampere acknowledges that while this data suggests remakes can rejuvenate classic IPs and attract new audiences, they require substantially higher investment and development, marketing, and time. Remasters, by contrast, offer a fast turnaround and lower cost, but generally deliver less engagement. That makes sense to me because the remakes are kind of like a new game. Remasters are typically just a lick of paint, maybe, higher resolution graphics, but it's essentially the same game. They did go on to say there's some notable exceptions according to the research, such as Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered, which reached a peak of $188 million in consumer spending and 7 million monthly active users across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Katie Holt, who is the senior analyst at Ampere Analysis, said, as games and IP's development costs escalate, something we were talking about earlier on the show, publishers are increasingly raiding their back catalogues for cost-effective remakes and remasters. Publishers deciding between a full remake versus a remaster have to balance franchise planning, investment risk, age of content, platform support, and more when choosing which route to take. We're definitely living in the time of remakes and remasters. There's been so many of them this generation. I would hope to see some new exciting IPs also sprinkled in there. This news generally doesn't surprise me. I personally would prefer a remake than a remaster. But what about you? Would you prefer a remake or a remaster when it comes to some of your favourite franchises?